why am I holding the pen? Hello! Hello everyone! Oh my god. I really should get rid of the winter pond, I think. I think it's time for it to go. Hello Alex, ni howdy! Oh my god. The ni howdy guy is so fucking funny. Okay, I put on this like chill Zelda. This place is called 3 hours of relaxing Zelda songs to chill, study, sleep. And then it's fucking playing this. That is not chill! What the hell? Like, it's nice, but that's not what I would consider chill music to sleep to. And there's sword sounds at the end. That is crazy. Okay, okay, that's relaxing. You see, why would they do this? They're confusing me. Anyways, it's like attacking me, man. What the hell? Oh my god. Anyways, I actually don't have a lot of time today, so I really want to get through as much art as possible. But I can't find the drawing screen. I really should delete some of these like OBS scenes, man. I do not use some of these like ever. And I just got them like taking up space. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm living in chaos, and then I'm like, why are the vibes so bad around my workplace? and then this is the kind of energy I've got here. Don't they say that like the state of your desk or whatever? If your desk is messy, I don't really know what they say actually, but you know what I mean. Maybe if my OBS is a mess, then maybe my streams are also a mess. Maybe I need to sort it the fuck out. Oh, but I'm so lazy. Okay, I want to get rid of the winter pond though, because I feel like it's time for it to go. It's time for it to go. I think we're gonna have to let it go. I know I only had it on for like 2 streams, but we're gonna have to... We're firing the winter pond until next winter. Yeah. The pond's falling out. Like literally, I went outside today for the first time. No, that's not true. But I don't know. I decided to actually look around, and there was like cherry blossoms everywhere, man. And I was like, what the hell? It's spring! And then I get on my stream and it's fucking snowing on here? Like, I know it's technically not even... Is it spring? When does spring start? Doesn't it like start end of March or something officially? So yeah, it's like... It's crazy. There's like cherry blossoms outside and I still got the damn winter pond out. So... It's probably for the best like this. Okay, now I can go into the drawing screen. Today we are drawing a bunch of Indie Vtuber charms because I need to impress Vexpo. There is still a chance that they haven't looked at my application, right? I mean, I already applied because I couldn't be bothered, but there's a chance that they haven't looked through it yet because, you know, the deadline is like end of March or something. So they'll probably look at it later once they close the applications. So yeah, you know, maybe I could still draw some more stuff. Maybe I could still make this work and draw more stuff. And then they're gonna be like, wow, she has so much variety of VTuber merch that's not just Hololive and like 3 top indies. This girl really knows what she's doing, you know? She got some really interesting indies here, like Cake Jumper. Please, Vexpo. Vexpo, I know you can hear me, Vexpo. I don't know how, but I know you can. You guys got cherry blossoms? We do, actually. There's quite a lot. Like, in spring? I don't know. It's actually really beautiful in London in spring. There is, like, a lot of, kind of flower trees everywhere. So... yeah, it's like you will walk around the town and there's, like, very beautiful trees, like, just, like, in random spots around cities. So it's very satisfying. Even on like shopping streets and stuff like that, there's nice flower trees. So it's so weird because during all the other seasons, you're like, yeah, I mean it's just some tree or whatever. And then spring comes and you're like, holy shit, I've been walking past this tree every day and I had no idea it was a cherry blossom this whole time. But yeah, my street has like a ton of them. It's actually very beautiful. The ones on my street haven't bloomed yet though, so I'm waiting. They're late bloomers. I'm waiting for them still, but there's like a bunch of them like everywhere now that are blooming. So hopefully soon. It would be nice to look at. And then I wouldn't really have to leave that far away to look at them. But yeah, I think like a shit ton of people have just been in Japan on my Twitter lately. Because what is it, the Hololive Fest or whatever it's called, literally just happened. So I've just been like, I'm scrolling my Twitter feed and everybody's in fucking Japan, man. Everybody's watching Hololive live concert in Japan. I'm like, damn. I didn't even know it was happening. Like, I actually had no idea it was even on. It is, yeah, like, even, like, one of my friends went. She just randomly was like, yeah, I'm in Japan right now. And I was like, what the hell? Everybody's in Japan. The cherry blossoms are like, what the hell we're doing in this cloudy climate? Hey. It was partially sunny today. That's big. That's huge. It's a big day when it's only partially cloudy in London. Okay, gonna do Cake Jumper first because I'm kind of excited to draw a charm of her. I don't know. I think she deserves more merch of her. There was a few. I saw a couple things of her at the expo last year. Hopefully there will be more. Yeah. I know she was like a guest and everything. She had a meet and greet and stuff, so we gotta promote her more, man. Of course, who knows if I will be at the expo as an artist. But it's nice to think about it. Hello Aaron. Who's this? This is Cake Jumper. She's an Irish streamer slash VTuber. She does IRL streams as well. Well, I don't know, IRL, how do you call it? Like, then you have a face cam on and stuff like that? Mickey Mouse one of the guests. I don't know if she's gonna be a guest. You see, the thing with my favorite thing about the expo is that they don't tell you who the guests are gonna be until it's like a month to the convention. So like honestly, it's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. But like I'm just kind of going off of the vibes of who was there last year. So I'm like, yeah, probably Cake Jumper's gonna be there. Probably Phoebe's gonna be there, you know, like stuff like that. But yeah, the ones I'm working on are gonna be Nene, Kate, Kate, and Phoebe-chan. I do have, out of indies, I do have Nimi already. I have Docky Bird, Rain Penrose, Mint, and Ashton. But definitely need more, probably. Phoebe! Hello Gerardo, how are you? Today it's raining here, nothing very stormy, believe me, not stormy and windy, nothing. How was Saturday, Gerardo, right? And Saturday you were like, yeah, a storm is coming. Was everything alright? Well, I'm guessing it was probably okay since you're here with us. But yeah, hopefully it was alright for you. I remember I was streaming I was trying to stream Resident Evil. I was so fucking tired on Saturday, man. I was fucking out of it. I was like, oh my god. I clearly remember staring at like the map of the building and my brain just like buffering. I remember just like looking at it and then like not saying anything for like a solid like 10 seconds, and I'm just there like, oh my god, I can't like I can't form a single cohesive thought right now. Ever since Phoebe's concert performances, she's done IRL, she's got moves. Yeah, I have seen her like IRL performances and stuff. I actually met her last year and I got an autograph from her. She's very, very wonderful. But yeah, I met her in person. Phoebe is so great. She's very, very nice. Like, she just has good vibes, right? She has like really good vibes. But I think my favorite thing about meeting her was the fact that she has this manager who's like this big, scary man in sunglasses. And the entire time I was talking to her at the meet and greet, like, she was like being super nice and sweet and bubbly and cheerful, and the whole time the guy was standing behind her with his arms crossed and just like staring me down. And I was like, this is like so comical. This is literally such a comical like moment. It felt so fucking funny to witness. Like, I understand completely, and I'm very happy that she's got a guy like that to like make sure she's fine during meet and greet, especially because she does real life appearances. She's not just a VTuber. She actually shows her face, and she was standing there in front of me in the flesh. I think it is very good that she's got a guy like that, but it was really funny. It's just he looked like a bodyguard out of a cartoon. Like, actually, he was just standing there like really serious while she was like radiating joy and happiness and just good vibes. Oh, it was so good. I actually really enjoyed that interaction. I will be lurking for about 30 minutes. I'm cleaning the living room and the dining room. That's nice, no worries. Saturday, my street got flooded for a few minutes. Today's storms aren't that bad today. The worst of it just north of my city. Okay, well, I'm glad it was not too bad. You know, my hometown would get flooded basically every summer. I don't know what's going on. I think we just got like a rainy season. I don't really know what to call it, but like we would get insane, like basically like tropical rains in the summer. Mind you, that was in Russia. Like, you know, I feel like that's not really, I guess, you know, it's a big country, but it's kind of interesting to be like, yeah, we would get these like insane like tropical rains. And yeah, we would literally just, I don't know why, but I feel like that's the case of a lot of places that get terrible like weather. It happens every year, and somehow the town is never prepared. Like, they know it's coming, but nothing is done to actually prepare for it. Hi, Mouse. Are you tabling at Dakame again this year? Unfortunately, I am not. I applied for it, but nothing came out of it. Dakame is gonna be really difficult to get into from now on. Because it's now 70% lottery. Because I think they just get so many applications, they genuinely can't be bothered to look through them anymore. So it's actually gonna be like winning the lottery. You're literally gonna have to win the lottery to end up in Dakame, so yeah, I'm gonna keep applying for it every year, but I don't have a lot of hope for it because I'm very unlucky with things like lotteries and any kind of like thing that requires luck. It's really not something that I have been blessed with, so probably not seeing Dakame like ever again, to be honest. I am doing a bunch of conventions in the UK this year, hopefully. I have another one. I just had one recently, but I have another one coming up end of this month, in like 2 weeks. So yeah. Wishing you the best of luck for that. I don't know, man. I feel like maybe it's a horrible thing to suggest, but like I feel like some people have gotta be doing it, right? Like, can't you like apply multiple times? I guess not, because then you would have to like post different social medias. What if you apply for the commie several times and for one, you like send your Instagram portfolio, and then for another application, you send your Twitter. And then technically, you're not exactly sending the same links. So they won't sus you too much, but then you get multiple applications. And then next time I'm gonna be like, guys, I have been banned for life from Takami because I suggested that. Manager slash bodyguard. It was actually, like, honestly, he's a great guy because I also went to see his panel. So there was a really good panel last year, managed by Zoe, Phoebe's manager, and there was like a third person there. I think it was like the gaslighter guy from Idol, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember. It was like 3 managers. So yeah. And they were like talking about like being a VTuber manager and what it like means and stuff like that. And he did talk about like looking after Phoebe and stuff like that. And I was like, it's really good that she's got a guy like that working for her. Zoe's a really great manager too. She's literally so awesome. I'm very happy to see like people who genuinely seem to care do this kind of stuff, because I feel like sometimes, I don't know, man, people become managers, but it's not always like because they have the best interests of the talents in mind. So it's nice to see hardworking people like this. There's so many applicants, no way they'll figure it out. That's what I'm thinking, man. Maybe I should just start doing it, because I don't know. It's hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's kind of a miracle that I got into Dokami in 2024. Like, can I be for real? I've been like processing it a little bit more lately, especially since I haven't been able to get in ever since. And I will like think about it and I'm just like, how on earth did I get in? It actually feels like, I don't know, that I just said I'm never really lucky with stuff like that. So it was such a weird glitch in the universe. But now the universe is like, yeah, sorry, that wasn't really supposed to happen. Never again. Like, it was actually kind of crazy, because now that I'm seeing just how difficult it is to actually get into Dokami, I'm like, how on earth did I get in? How did I do that last time? Yeah, I would love to just visit Dokami again because it's so huge and awesome, but like, money. Sounds like Josh. Right, I think it was like the gaslighter guy, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was, because I remember he like introduced himself and I turned to the German Alex and I was like, is this the gaslighter guy from the clips? And I think he was like, yeah. So I watched some girl boss movies on International Women's Day. You know what? Just for the sake of International Women's Day, I am gonna read the rest of that message, but I better not regret it, Aaron. Watched Yes Madame, the Michelle Yeoh and Cynthia Rothrock action classic. I don't know those people. Inspector Wears Skirts and The Princess. I haven't seen any of those movies. I believe you. I believe you, but they have strong female protagonists or whatever. Well, I mean, are you winning? Not at the Kami lottery, but yeah, I'd say the art is pretty winning so far. But yeah, and just like, I don't know what kind of dumb luck got me into Dokami on my... It was so... I think it was... You gotta understand that the fact that I got into Dokami was especially crazy. In the sense that I have never done a convention before. Dokami was my first ever convention. And you also gotta understand that I haven't actually had any merch at the time. I sent them a bunch of PNGs. I literally sent them a bunch of PNGs of like 3 pictures that I've drawn, 3 chibis, and I was like, those are gonna be keychains. And because I didn't even expect to be accepted, I was starting to consider doing conventions. Like at the time, I was like, I would like to do conventions. Like that was like kind of my goal or something to start doing or looking into for 2024. So at the end of 2023, I started drawing like occasional merch art whenever I had some spare time. So I was just like doing like some chibi art to potentially turn into keychains, but I wasn't really like, you know, on that grind like how I am right now. So yeah, I just sent them like some PNGs. I didn't even have any, I didn't have product pictures. I didn't have, like table setup pictures, you know, I didn't have anything like that. I've never done a convention before, and I didn't expect anything out of it. And then I was just literally having, I remember very vividly, I was having brunch with a friend of mine, and I get an email on my phone that's like all in German, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I scroll down, I see the English version, and they're like, you've been accepted into the commie. Pay us 300 euros in the next 2 weeks, or you will lose your place. And I was like, oh, I need to go to Germany now, man. I need to make merch and go to Germany. What the hell? And then for the next like 6 months, I was just like on that grind. I put together my entire like table setup. Okay, I bought everything. I watched so many videos of people like showing their Artist Alley setups. I drew like a stupid amount of merch, as much as I could in like that time. I got it like made and printed and everything. Like it was so fucking crazy. It was such a crazy thing that happened, I think. And then I would talk to like other artists, and I'm like, yeah, my first convention was the commie, and they're like, your first convention was the commie? What are you? How? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even have any merch at the time. Hello, Lane. Hi, sir, I'm late. I was playing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind because I'm procrastinating because I have 4 tests. Lane, go study for your tests, bestie. How was Germany? I mean, it was like 2 years ago at this point, so I don't really remember. It was alright. Everybody pays in cash there, though. You know what? My only like annoyance with Germany and the commie is the fact that everybody pays in cash. I just think they need to get that shit sorted, man. Like in London, it's actually hard to find someone who accepts cash. Like so many places got stickers on their windows that are like, we're completely cashless. Please don't give us cash. We don't know what to do with it. Like, it's insane to me that like Germans are basically like I walked into, like, you can walk into a bus there and be like, hey, can I buy a ticket? And then you just give the guy cash. And the driver is like, yeah, sure, here's your bus ticket. Like, what do you mean? You can't do that. That's not how it works. Everywhere else in all other societies, everybody just has like digital stuff. Or you have to buy a ticket at the machine or something. Like, what do you mean I just give cash to the to the bus driver? I am part of the problem. Well, I guess because everybody there takes cash. Like, you know, obviously you're gonna be carrying around cash. It's just like it felt wrong to pay with card there. I think the craziest thing that happened was definitely the fact that they let me buy an iPhone fully with cash there. You see, that was kind of insane. Like, because I was like, okay, well, I have a lot of money now because of the commie. And I really needed like a new phone because my phone was basically dying at that point because I had like a really old phone at the time. So I was like, you know what? I since I got all these like euros, I might as well just go ahead and like spend the majority of them here because I was kind of chilling, man. I went into the fucking Apple store and I like and I was like, you guys accept cash? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And I just gave him cash and I got myself an iPhone and I was like, this is really fucking crazy. Like and then I still had money left and I was like, oh my god. I just didn't want to bring all that to the UK with me, man. Carrying cash is awesome, but it's so easy to spend it all. I guess the thing with cash for like Artist Alley stuff, it's pretty nice because you kind of like, you have like a fixed amount of money, right? That you prepared. So, you know, because I feel like when you pay by card, it's very easy to just like actually spend everything you have in your bank account. Dude, I remember when I was at the expo, I was like buying so much stuff there. I got like a notification from my bank and it was like, you got this much money left on your account, and I was like, noted. Only place I pay with card is the ticket dispenser for the bus. Okay. Interesting. I don't know, man. I just gave cash to like the bus driver there. Although I then learned on like day 2 maybe, I learned that apparently if you have a Dokami ticket, you can just ride all the public transport for free the whole weekend. Like the entire Dokami weekend, they have some kind of agreement with the public transport of the town that like the whole weekend, people who have Dokami tickets can just like take buses and the like the trains. I think like the I don't know, I don't want to call it the metro because at some point it became a tram. It's like a tram metro hybrid. Yeah, you can apparently you can just take those for free. That's what we did. We literally just like went in for free. Like at first we were paying for the bus and then we were like, wait a second, apparently we can literally just get on the bus and not pay because it's the Kami weekend and we have the Kami ticket. Or like I don't remember, maybe it was something that you had to show them. Like I don't remember, but I remember we did take a couple like free rides because we realized that we don't actually have to get tickets. So yeah, it's a really awesome like arrangement that they have. I think they do it every year. I'm pretty sure they're doing it again this year too. They have like just like I guess because it's such a big event, right? I imagine it brings in like a lot of people into the city. Like because people come from like all over Europe for Dokami and even from our place. Like I met a bunch of Americans at Dokami as well. So, you know, like, it's a really big event, so I think it's, you know, probably it's beneficial for the city anyway that it happens. So I imagine they're chill with, like, letting people ride the bus for free for, like, 3 days. They're like, what the hell? Yeah, let them ride the bus. Like, they're spending the money, like, in our places. They're helping the economy. The commie is single-handedly carrying the economy of Dusseldorf. What's a tram exactly? Well, like, a tram is when it passes through the street, right? It doesn't have its own, like, railway on the side. It passes, like, directly on the street. Like, there's always a risk that you can get hit by one of those fuckers, right? But I kept looking around and I was like, oh my god, I wish we would get to ride the tram, but I don't think it works for us. Like, I don't think we can ride the tram. Dude, this Zelda music is stressing me the fuck out. Can we have more relaxing Zelda music? You can't just play Zelda battle music. This shit is just stressing me out. Why would you call it a relaxing Zelda playlist? And then put this. It's crazy work. What is this? You better be chill. This better be a chill Zelda playlist. Yeah, it's like right on the street, right? But in Dusseldorf, there was like, I kept thinking how I want to ride the tram, but it didn't work for us because it kept telling us to take like the metro. Then we took the metro, like we went inside a station. It felt like we were underground. And we get on the train like in a tunnel. But at some point, it just exits the tunnel and we end up on the street. And I was like, holy shit, we're on the tram. What does that mean? What does that mean, man? How do they do it? So yeah, it was like a tram metro. I see a tram basically every day, but do you ride it? There's just something really romantic about riding the tram. I don't know. I feel like it's a really romanticized method of public transportation, and I'm okay with that. We need more romanticized methods of public transportation. Nobody could ever romanticize the bus to me. Like, that's never gonna happen. You know, nobody wants that. But the tram and some trains, not all of them, but some trains, pretty good vibes. I'm just saying. No, I took the bus. I rode it once on my way to an exam. Did you like it? I took the tram in Manchester. Manchester has such good vibes, man. Manchester is just like a city with really good vibes overall. The vibes are amazing. And they have like yellow trams and yellow trains everywhere. It's literally so fucking cute. Not as cute as Cake Jumper over here, but still pretty cute. But yeah, I really enjoyed the yellow tram and the yellow buses in Manchester. It was very cute. The tram is just a fancier bus here? Could romanticize the bus driver? Do you mean romance? We're not romancing the bus driver. I guess the tram was nice. Public transit in my city is pretty good in general. That's good to hear. I think there is trams in London, but only in like certain areas. So like, I personally have never even... I don't remember. I don't think I've ever even seen it, to be honest with you. Like, I just genuinely... It's not really something that seems to be around here. I feel like it does exist. I could have sworn it does exist, but maybe I am confusing it. There's definitely trams in Barcelona. That's how Gaudi died. I don't know why they haven't cancelled them ever since, but yep. There's definitely trams there, but also not like everywhere, only in certain areas. So I don't even know if I ever got to ride it. I don't know if it's a thing like in America, but quite a few European cities also have funiculars, as is that what they're called, like the cable cars, as public transportation. It's obviously not like very efficient, I think. I know London for sure has it, but I think it's more like of a sightseeing thing probably these days, but technically they can be used as public transportation. Like if you need to get somewhere. I know Barcelona has it too, but I've never got on the Barcelona one because I'm gonna be for real with you, it just straight up goes like over the fucking ocean. Like I am not getting on that, man. Like it just like goes across the fucking sea and I'm like, I'm not even afraid of heights, but I'm not getting on that cable car. That looks fucking terrifying. My state's capital has a cable car and one train route. Is it nice? Is it nice though? I live in a small town in the middle of nowhere. The only time I rode a tram was as a little kid when my parents visited. They were in New York or some coastal town in Massachusetts. Does New York have trams? I didn't know that. I only ever see like the buses and the subway in the movies, which is my only knowledge of New York. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I learned so much in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Don't even have some accurate information. Like the fact that a cup of coffee costs like $10 or something there. Cable car, you thought planes were scary? Get ready for this. I know, right? Like, why would they fucking... literally, why would they fucking do that? I don't know, I feel like it must have been efficient at some point. I understand why they exist, but I feel like they're getting a bit outdated now. I imagine they probably... that's not the color. Oh shit, I need to switch it to CMYK. I actually kind of forgot. We are printing this. This needs to be in CMYK. My favorite color format to work in. Obviously, like, the best thing ever, man. Sarcasm / S or whatever it is. I fucking hate CMYK color profile. Sucks ass. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I really should get a driving license though. Maybe I will never use it, who knows? But you never know. I keep like considering it. Maybe I should just go ahead and do it while I have money. Because people, I don't know, people keep telling me that it's expensive. Apparently, it's gotten harder, at least like here, apparently it's gotten harder to do a driving exam ever since COVID. I don't know if that's like the case everywhere else, but a girl at my job was complaining about it the other day. She was like, yeah, it's been like impossible to book an exam. Because after COVID, it became like harder for some reason. Like there's less exams now and stuff. I have no idea why. I genuinely don't know why. I feel like everything just got worse after COVID. You heard of a monorail before? What's a monorail? Is that not a tram? Or am I crazy? Oh yeah, her tail also is half orange, half black. So consistent. I visit New York, make sure to try the pizza, it's amazing. I keep hearing about New York pizza. I remember like one time I even googled what the hell is New York, like what makes, that's not right, what makes New York pizza like pizza or whatever. What makes it pizza, that's not right. What makes it different from like normal pizza? And apparently it's just like really thin pizza or something like that. I don't really know how I feel about that. Like it's just big thin slices of pizza. A lot of people really like it. I mean, they make New York styled pizza. Generally, like in places. But I don't know how authentic it is. They do have places. I have tried New York style pizza from places that claim to make New York style pizza. So I have no idea. I have no idea if I had the legit thing, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So I don't know, does that count? I don't really want to go all the way to New York for pizza. I'm afraid I don't like pizza that much. Like, it's nice, but I wouldn't spend money on a ticket to New York for it, I don't think. Chicago pizza is just tomato and cheese soup. What? What does that mean? What do you mean? And the most expensive thing about a driving license is car maintenance. Did you look up Chicago style pizza? What the hell is Chicago style pizza? I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna look up Chicago style pizza. Chicago style pizza. What? Oh, I've actually had this before. It's the deep dish pizza. Although for some reason when I had it, they said it was called Detroit pizza or something like that. I don't remember, but I think they said it was like Detroit pizza. The one I had was a rectangular one. This one is like round. It's like a pie. It's like a pizza pie. Interesting. Yeah, it's more of a pie than a pizza, but I'm sure it tastes good. I had something similar. I had a deep dish pizza before a couple times, and it was pretty good. Not my favorite though. I would rather just eat like normal pizza, but it was nice. A monorail is a tram that goes around in a circle. Ah, yeah, I thought that monorail was like a tram, but I didn't know the specifics. Interesting. So it's like a tram that's stuck in an eternal loop. Poor thing. Poor thing. Evolang, to hell with Chicago-style pizza. Chicago-style hot dog is where it's at. If I look it up and it's a dip dish hot dog, I'm gonna freak out. I don't even know how that would look. I don't even know how that would look, but Chicago-style hot dog. Okay, it's just a really like loaded hot dog with like a shit ton of stuff in it. It's got pickles. That's pretty crazy. Pickles. Pickles in a hot dog. And like peppers? What are those? Like jalapeno peppers or something? What the hell is this? They're really wild. It's kind of crazy to me that there's so much like variety. Just like dependent on state. It's actually kind of insane. Hi Foster. I assume it's a tram. A train would be a bit wild in a city. Yeah, it's probably like a tram, right? I think I have heard the term before, but I don't know what it is, so I don't know. I can't even argue with you on it, even if I wanted to, so. I believe you, and if you're spreading misinformation on the Lara Vtuber channel, then so be it, because low-key, what are we here for if not to spread misinformation? But yeah, did anybody else do anything nice on Women's Day? I guess Aaron watched some movies with women in them, so that's nice. I didn't really do anything, to be honest. I was just chilling. Well, that's not true. I was working and then I was just chilling. I played some Arc Raiders. I got on Arc Raiders. And I was like, if people kill me on Arc Raiders today, they're literally sexist. That was kind of my mindset. I was like, yeah, if somebody tries to murder me on Arc Raiders tonight, then I'm afraid. I'm afraid they're gonna go to hell. You know? So, at some point, we're playing it, and we run into, like, a guy. And because my last time I played Arc Raiders, I literally just got killed by a bunch of people. And, like, several times in a row. It was really annoying. Just minding my own business and getting murdered out of nowhere. So we ran into a guy, and I just get on the fucking mic. I get on the mic and I go, "You wouldn't kill a woman on International Women's Day." And then the guy gets on the mic, and in the most, like, depressed and tired voice ever, he just goes, "Happy Women's Day." And then he just runs past me. And I thought that was so funny, but like the way he said it was especially hilarious. I actually wonder if he was planning to kill me. But then he's like, "Oh man," it's like Swiper, don't swipe. He's like, "Oh man, I can't kill her now. It's International Women's Day." Happy Women's Day. He sounded so fucking sad. I'm partial to a Seattle-style hot dog. How many fucking hot dogs are you gonna make me Google today, guys? Seattle-style... Okay, guys, get your hot dog styles out of the way. Okay, this just looks like the whatever last hot dog we were talking about. Chicago. This just looks like the Chicago hot dog. But they actually cut the peppers this time. The Chicago one had like full uncut peppers because they don't give a fuck. This one, they actually had the decency to cut the pepper. Actually, no, what the hell is that? Onions? Yeah, whatever. It's not that different. It's not that different. I said thanks for every woman ever. Okay, okay, I believe you. I'm done cleaning. Cat hair sure does cling to everything. From pizza to hot dogs, not the cat hair pizza. Cat was like, yeah, my favorite is the cat style pizza that I have to live with because I have cats. What do you do on International Women's Day, Gerardo? Quick! The Sunday is the Oscars? Oh no. That's all Aris is gonna talk about this week. It's gonna be the fucking Oscars. Which would you like to see win? Begonia, Sinners, Frankenstein, F1, Marty Supreme, One Bottle After an Hour, Train Dreams, Sentimental Values, Hamlet, or The Secret Agent? I'm actually amazed at how many of those movies I saw this year. Normally, my ass has only seen the shit that got nominated for the best animation. But because my movie obsessed friend is keeping me educated on the film industry, I actually have seen like half of these movies. I haven't seen Train Dreams. I haven't even heard of that, honestly. I haven't seen Train Dreams. I haven't seen Sentimental Values. I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but I know a lot about it because my friend watched it. I would never in my life watch F1. And I have not heard of The Secret Agent. Hamlet, I'm reading the book. Duck style hot dogs are goated. What the hell, Alex? In front of the ducks? You can't just say that, man. You gotta keep that the kind of talk away from them so they don't suspect anything. By my mom, her favorite fajita platter? Good. Amazing. Cope? Cope what? Did you... you spent the International Women's Day coping? How's the Russian relearning going? It's not going. It's not fucking going. I got the Russian book on my nightstand and then I just read the English books instead. It's so embarrassing though because I will talk to my mom on the phone and I keep forgetting words and it's actually so embarrassing, or like I will say wrong words. But to be fair, I say wrong words in English all the time too, so I think maybe I'm the problem. Not the language. Train Dreams is a Western drama focused on the life of a lumberjack living in the mountains. Okay, doesn't sound very interesting. I wanna say that it would be great to see Begonia win, because I think out of all of those films, Begonia was my favorite. At least out of the ones I've seen. Begonia. Wait, so no other choice? They didn't nominate no other choice. Boo, boo. Okay, if no other choice was on there, I would have been like, no other choice, hands down, Oscar-winning film. But since it's not on there, then Begonia, because Begonia was really good. Begonia was actually so good. My mom watched the Korean one as well, because it's actually based on a Korean film. Well, it's a remake of a Korean film. My mom watched it and she said it was even gorier than the American version, which I think is crazy. No, what happened? Where did her outline go? Okay, I hit it by accident. I was like, what? I gotta lock in and focus on this drawing, guys. I'm 71 years today? Damn, you're old as hell, Gerardo. Alex, be nice to your elders. What the hell? You gotta respect your elders. He has so much wisdom. Gerardo, do you have any wisdom to share with us after 71 years on Earth? Man, I bet, Gerardo, that you're literally like a boomer. Well, actually, no, I think boomers are older, no? How old are boomers right now? Are they even alive? I don't think boomers... I feel like we just call old people boomers, but I feel like that generation is like not actually around anymore. I'm too old for everything. My back. I wish I could tell you I was more invested too. I hate having to make time for stuff. What are we talking about? I forgot what that's a message is in reference to. Or did you know I actually sent Minami a graph of Gerardo's ages? You guys are freaking me out. You guys are scaring me. Gerardo, you need to go. Gerardo, I'm gonna prepare a new passport with a different name for you. Plane tickets, then ferry tickets, then train tickets, then another ferry. You're gonna have to take all of those in order, and then you will be safe, okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get you a new YouTube account with a VPN, with a different names, but you can pretend to be a new chatter so that they won't suspect that it's you, alright? And hopefully your new place is not gonna be stormy. There's not gonna be as many storms there. Only earthquakes. I hope you're okay with that. So yeah. It was in reference to reading Russian. Oh, that's right. Sorry, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, man, I'm trying, but I'm a lazy girl. I'm kind of going through a video game phase right now. Like, nobody talk to me. I'm playing video games in my free time. I don't really feel like doing anything else. I'm just so tired. So I don't know, reading, because I feel like reading is really nice. But I feel like this is really funny with the filled-in glasses. But I feel like out of like all activities that you could do, I feel like it's probably one of like the more demanding as far as like, I guess, like consuming media goes, because it's just like, I don't know, it takes brain energy to read, you know what I mean? Or like at least a bit more than like watching a film or something, at least for me. So yeah, I have not been really feeling it. I read a lot on the train now, but I read like, I'm reading this like Monster Man romance on the train. But I only read it on the train, so I've been like super slow with it. It's a great time to be a gamer. I know, right? You can play Karen. We're so lucky to be alive at the same time that Karen came out in. Such a banger game, man. Such a fucking... like, the story is so good. I'm like getting further into the story and it's so fucking good. Reading is nicer when you're waiting on something or in line. That is true. It's a very good pastime. Like, it's good to read before bed as well. But I don't know. Somehow when I'm like getting ready for bed, I don't even know what I'm doing, but suddenly all the time just passed. And I'm like, well, it's time for bed now. I'm looking for my textures folder and I can't find it. I have found the textures folder. I am locking in and putting this texture on the dress. There you go. Good, signing here already. That's good, right? But I need someone to walk me across the street. We'll get a person. We'll get someone to walk you across the street. Don't worry. I'll hire someone to do that at your new place. Boomers of a baby boomer as reference to the massive birth rate. Yeah. Yeah, that's not like... those people are like... But I guess we just call all old people boomers, you know? I guess my problem is that I have not really figured out how to do the foreign reading most efficiently. Are you also trying to read? Oh yeah, you're also like reading in Russian, aren't you? Or something? It's hard, man. It's hard. It's a difficult language, you know? It's like one of those languages where I'm like, if somebody... somebody would be like, oh, I would like to learn Russian, and my response is always 90% of the time I always just say don't do that. Why would you do that? Is your mom a boomer or Gen X? Dude, my mom is not even 50 years old. I have like a really young mom. She's Gen X now, I'm pretty sure. I think my dad is too. I'm not sure. It's too confusing. But yeah, boomers are all like grandpas now. My parents are not grandpas. During my lunch break, I was looking up some tips. One tip was to read 1 page a day. I feel like you're gonna forget. Like, what if the page ends in a way that like you gotta read on to the next page? Normally when I'm like, okay, during my phases when I'm actually like actively reading a lot, I actually tend to do like 100 pages a day. That's kind of like my goal, but that's normally when I'm like actually really into reading and I really feel like doing it. So I will be like, okay, I'm gonna read like 100 pages and then I'm gonna go to bed. Or like, obviously if you don't want to do that, you could probably do like a chapter. Obviously 100 pages is a lot. You could probably do like a chapter a day. I think a chapter a day is very manageable. And I feel like it's not gonna have the same effect of like, oh, what the hell was I reading yesterday? There's no way you're gonna remember what you read yesterday if you just read like a page. Like, you're not gonna actually... I feel like you're not actually gonna take in any of the story of like what you're reading. I don't think that's good advice, personally. It feels kind of crazy to say that. Like a page a day, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, what's next? A paragraph a day? It's too little, I feel like. Maybe like a chapter a day would be great. Because at least then you have like a clear beginning and end to it, you know? Hi, thank you. It could be like sports. You could increase the weight slowly, like 1 page, 2 pages, and later a chapter. That is true. Maybe because you're reading a page, but you're like, okay, but now I'm interested, so then you keep reading. I guess you can just do 1 page as like a minimum. So but if you wanna read more, you can read more. I guess that makes more sense than just like, because I thought it was like, oh, just read a page and that's it. I was like, that's crazy. A chapter a day keeps the doctor away. No, man, I think it gets the eye doctor closer to you every day, especially if you got poor lighting. Speaking of poor lighting, guys, you know where I'm going with this. That's right. My fucking bathroom lights. The bathroom lights saga continues. So I actually sent a picture of the lights to Mr. E because I thought he was an electric. Turns out he's an electrical engineer. That's irrelevant. And I think he spent like an hour trying to help me out. He was like, okay, try this, try this, try this, try this, but like none of it worked. Like he was like twisting it didn't work, pulling it didn't work, pushing it in didn't work, like holding it and twisting it didn't work. Like nothing worked, and I was like, I don't know how to get this light out. So in the end, he was like, just message your landlord again, Lara. And I was like, okay. And I messaged him again, and he finally responded to me. And he was like, okay, I can like send the guy, but I think he's going to charge you. And I was like, that is so fucking messed up. So my second thought was like, should I just like pray that the other lights don't go out? And then my lease is going to expire and I'm out of there? That I kind of thought about that. I was like, should I just like leave it up to fate? And pray that like because there's still like 2 lights left in the bathroom. So technically, maybe it would be okay, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Resident Evil puzzle light. That's actually how it feels. Yeah, but Lara, you gotta remember, but we're not on the same level. You're a native speaker, and for me, it's my third language. Okay, bitch, I speak 3 languages too. Suddenly I get competitive. Like, okay, I speak 3 languages too, bitch. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but a page a day is a little bit too, like, I don't know. It's too, like, you're not gonna comprehend what you're reading because tomorrow you're gonna forget what you read yesterday. Like, a page can only, like, it's not gonna be very, like, cohesive. I feel like you're gonna have a harder time. I feel like maybe you should, I feel like a good way to learn a language or like learn to read in a language is to pick up children's books or like at least like teenage books. Like maybe if you pick up books, because like if you go and you try to read something like fucking Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, you know, you probably, yeah, it's probably gonna fucking suck. Even if you read a page a day, that's gonna be a disaster, right? So I don't know, maybe if you pick up some like literature that is actually targeted at like a younger audience, maybe that would be good. Because I feel like that's a really efficient way to get better at reading in a language. But that's just my take on it. But not the same language. What if it was an A0 size page? What is she reading off of like a fucking ancient wall with like runes on it? Some kind of like historical monument. I mean, sure, go off. Why not? I always forget how much shading I'm actually supposed to be doing on these. I really don't want to overshade this because A, that takes longer, and B, we need them to look consistent with each other, right? Let's see what Nimi looks like. Yeah, there's some shading there. No, yeah, okay. I don't really go into that much detail on the clothes, but I do shade the skin and stuff. I'm not a fan of the, like, tone on this one. I'm not sure why. Nope, that was a terrible idea. That might be better. Just redo this. Sally, I already have these 2 books and my book budget currently is none. I don't have money for more books. That is such a move. I have to like physically stop myself from going into a bookstore these days. Because like first of all, I need to finish the books that I'm currently reading, right? Like I don't even have that much space on my shelves. You know, I can't put more books on them. But man, it feels so good to buy books. It actually feels so good. It's such aura, man. Maybe it's not the most productive way to spend your money, especially if you don't even read the book then for like next month or something. But it's such aura to buy books. It just feels good. I went into a bookshop and I was like, I absolutely cannot buy more books. So I just took pictures of all the books that I thought sounded interesting for later. Hi Rob Kata, just passing by to say I really like your art style, keeping your VG link somewhere safe. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. yeah, my commissions are on waitlist at the moment because I'm a bit busy, but I think like mid-March I will be accepting more. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit busy now with commission. Well, not with commissions, with like other stuff, but also commissions, I guess. So my commission schedule is gonna be a bit spotty. Luckily, I do have conventions kind of coming up one after another, so I will be okay. But I really want to lock in and make sure that I have stuff prepared for anniversary, but also it's a rel day soon, guys. It do be a rel time soon, so I'm gonna make sure I've got something prepared for that as well, even if it's not crazy. And I am working on a lore video for a VTuber as a commission, so that's going to be probably like my biggest priority kind of job at the moment. So I want to leave. Basically I'm just trying to leave room for my personal projects and making sure that the lore video is done for the deadline. Arel, my Oshi, no way you just fucking came in to say that. You really? Beth, you want this to be your first message in my chat today? You twat. You know, in TV shows when a cashier looks to the side and there's a photo that'll do not sell to this person. That is such a mood though. Do we have libraries over there? Okay, libraries are actually so great. But it feels so fucking good to own the books, man. I didn't return a book to a library once, and then I never went back because I was so embarrassed. They were like, yeah, you returned this late. I did return the book, just for the record. I did return the book, but they were like, yeah, this is late. You have to, like, I think they made me like pay a fine or something. I don't even remember. I feel like libraries are a nightmare if you have ADHD because like my ass is not remembering to return that book on time, man. Like. But yeah, also like secondhand stores sell books for cheaper. But obviously the selection in that and the library is obviously not as good as online or in the bookstores. You can just keep the books, they can't stop you. Okay, technically that is true, but you need to be doing good for the community. And I think hoarding library books is a bad thing for the community. You know, libraries are, you know, the reason they exist is because the community kind of keeps them alive, and you know, they're important. They're important, you know, they're one of the few pure things left in this world, so we need to look after them. We can't just take all the books home and never come back. It's a bad thing to do, okay? That one friend who's too woke. I don't think we should steal books from libraries. My fear would be that I couldn't finish the book in time. You can go and extend the book, I believe, in most libraries. So if you're not finishing it on time, you need to go there and you need to be like, can I have this book for longer? And I think they will just be like, yeah, okay. Just make sure, just to like make sure that you're not in trouble for not returning it. So that they know that you're extending it. But I'm pretty sure you can absolutely just go and tell them. Or like you can like, I guess just like return the book and then immediately check it out again. I think the library near me has like a self-checkout system. Hi, Razor Knox. Okay, I'll return them. How many library books do you have? Not gonna lie, I have seen books in like secondhand shops that would have a library stamp on the like first page, and that's diabolical. Not only do they steal books from the library, they then also have the audacity to like donate them to secondhand stores. Like, take it back to the library, bro. What are you doing? It's such a crazy thing to do, I feel like. You just stole this book and then you like also sold it. Hi, Kimi-san. Thank you so much. books and ducks are the same, they're free to the public. Not the swans though, guys. The swans belong to the royal family, allegedly. Allegedly. Has anyone actually ever seen someone in the United Kingdom get punished for stealing swans? I feel like it's gotta be like just something they used to scare you. Maybe the swans in the parks of London are free to take, actually. They just made that shit up to see if they can stop you from doing it. But like if I just went ahead and grabbed a swan in like Regent's Park or something, can they really, like, will they really do something about it? That's actually messed up. Why did they accept them? I don't know, probably just didn't actually check. Literally probably just didn't check. What kind of sucks is that one of the few books I read is so underground you can find it online easily. Yeah, some books are also just like, it's really hard to get your hands on them. I heard that apparently Perfect Blue, which is my favorite like anime movie, apparently it's based on a book. But I kept like looking it up and like no copies of it pop up. So I feel like you would either have to like pirate it or just live with the fact that you will never read the Perfect Blue book, I'm afraid. Like, what the hell, man? I swear it's based... Apparently there's like multiple books, I don't remember. Maybe I'm confusing it, but I swear it's like based on a book. And I remember trying to see if I could read that because I actually really love the movie. But no. Opening a swan hot dog stand suspiciously next to the swan pond? That's messed up, man. That is actually messed up. And like, what about the other like aquatic birds? Why is it just the swans? It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird that it's only the swans that you allegedly can't touch. Kind of mean to the other birds, not gonna lie. Like, why does nobody want them? Obviously, if I could, I would just take all the ducks home with me. No hesitation, no second thoughts. Just ducks. But sadly, I don't really have space for all those ducks. The thing about, like, pet birds, right? Because people always send me videos, or like people tag me in videos of ducks a lot, or people send me videos of ducks a lot. And it's always like, oh, look at this person with their pet duck. And like, yeah, that's really cute. But if the thing with birds is the fact that they physically can't hold their poop. Like they can't just think, oh, I can't like shit here. That's bad. Or like I gotta go to like my toilet. You literally can't do that. They don't have control over it. They just poop when they gotta poop. Just like one of the reasons why if a bird ever poops on you, it was probably not... That bird probably was not targeting you. It literally just can't hold it in. I think that's like the thing with like moss birds. So sometimes I will see people who have ducks as pets and they got diapers on them. And I think that's actually kind of insane. Like, don't put a diaper on this fucking animal, man. Like... just let the duck... If you don't have a garden, then just, like, don't have the damn duck indoors. If I had a garden, then I think I would have a pet duck. So they can just, like, walk around there. But having them at home, no way, man. That's just not nice to the bird, I think. I heard pigeons poop when you startle them. I mean, that's possible, to be honest. I forgot to take a photo of my classmate's socks. There was a duck on it. Lane, maybe don't take pictures of people's socks. That's such a crazy thing to say out of context. Man, I forgot to take a picture of my classmate's socks today. I should have done that. I just get like a picture of some random person's socks. In my DMs, Lane is like, Lara, look at this person's socks. That would be really funny, actually. Okay. just gonna put like a small outline around the glasses as well, just to give them a bit more. I don't know, I feel like they're more visible now. Maybe like a lighter outline instead. I think that's quite cute as well. Dude, I never knew this song was from Zelda, the one that's playing right now. That's kind of crazy. Which Zelda is this from? I hear it on like things like lo-fi mixes and stuff like that often, but I've never actually heard it like in the context of Zelda. Okay, Cake Jumper is officially done. Looking very beautiful. Everything looks good here too. Perfect. Cake Jumper is complete. Who should we do now? We got Nene, Kate, and Phoebe. Is that Ocarina of Time? Is it the Ocarina of Time? I've never played Ocarina of Time, man. I gotta play. I gotta play Ocarina of Time. But if it's gonna go anything like Majora's Mask, then maybe not. I really wish they made like a modern remake of those two games, or not even a remake, but like a modern port. Like, don't even remake it. Don't bother. Just like port it with controls that actually work and shit like that. Like, didn't they kind of... Well, did they port or did they remake Skyward Sword? I think they might have remade it. But like something along those lines, especially because I feel like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are like the two Zelda games that anybody ever even talks about. Out of like the old ones. So I feel like those are totally the ones that are actually worth investing into. Okay, let's do Kate maybe. Since I didn't get any suggestions, so I'm guessing you guys feel completely indifferent towards like all of them. I played those. What did you play them on? Did you emulate them or did you have them like on the 3DS or something? It's just that like I didn't have any means to play them back when everybody was playing them as a kid. Ocarina of Time, that's a good one actually. That's really good. That's really good. Uncraters. At this point I just call our creators Uncraters all the time. That's like the official name of the game now. You can't convince me otherwise. It's just the truth. I don't even know why, but it just works. It just kind of makes sense. Because it's an Unc game, man. There's no... If you're looking for an online game where you're not going to run into children, it's our creators all the way, man. Like, kids do not fucking get on that game. Can I be honest? Like, I'm pretty sure when I play our creators, I'm the youngest person there. Had them on the N64. Unc points at you. Unc. The N64. When the fuck did that come out? Man. When I was a kid, I played the 3DS port. Yeah. I might emulate. No, man, don't do it. It sucks. I emulated Majora's Mask back when I streamed it, and it fucking sucked ass. What? It was okay, but I don't know. It didn't... I don't know. It didn't go very smoothly for me. I tried playing it on like the Nintendo Switch port. I don't want to call it a port because it's a very lazy port. But you know how you can play some of their older games through like the Nintendo Online thingy? So I tried playing it there, but that one was even worse because I think that one wasn't the 3DS version, that one was like the original version. So yeah, that fucking... If they make Majora's Mask remake for the Switch 2, I'm just saying I'm buying the Switch 2. That damn Pokemon game everybody's playing right now will not gaslight me into spending 500... Well, actually it's like 400 pounds for this. I think it's like... I checked the prices. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2 just for the Pokemon game. I did check how much a Switch 2 costs the other day. It's like £385 on Amazon, which is not terrible. But not for the Pokemon game, man. Not for the Pokemon game. I feel evil saying I played the 3DS port as a kid, but the 3DS came out 15 years ago. It feels like it's been longer to me, honestly. But I also never had a 3DS, so to me it feels like extra ancient technology that I'm not familiar with, because I don't think I've ever even held a 3DS in my hands. Like, I literally, the first console I ever owned was a Wii. And I didn't even know what a Wii was. My parents just gave it to me for my birthday, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, what is this? Like, why are they gifting me this strange white box with a remote? Might get it for the next Pokemon? Ah, the new starters were revealed for that. They're really cute. I really like the gecko. I seem to always go for the water starter. I don't know why. Always the water starter for me. Because they keep making ducks, man. They keep fucking dropping ducks. They keep dropping duck-shaped Pokemon at me. Sometimes I wish I was a streamer who plays retro games all the time. I do think it's a great niche. I think people generally like to watch people play retro games, especially if it's like a retro game that like used to be. If it's a retro game nobody's ever heard of, like no fucking way anybody's coming to watch that, can I be honest? But if it's a retro game that like people really enjoyed, like Majora's Mask. Dude, my streams were crazy during Majora's Mask, can I just say that? I don't think I've ever had as many viewers as when I streamed Majora's Mask. But they also all like really pissed me off. Like the Majora's Mask like viewership is not worth it. It's not worth the clout, man. People were like really fucking annoying. That and I think Undertale. When I streamed Undertale, I think those were like my two most annoying audiences by far. It's just like those games, there's just some games that like attract insane people. I don't know. Like, it's really funny, like some games, they really attract their specific audiences because I guess there's just people out there who just sit there all day and they look up fucking live streams of their favorite game, or maybe it gets recommended to them because they watch content of that game. I don't really know, but like it's really funny because there are games that have like a dedicated audience that will specifically come out of the woodworks when you're streaming it. I noticed that with Lobotomy Corporation as well, but at least the Lobotomy people are mostly chill. They're a little bit annoying in the way that they seem to expect me to have the gift of prophecy to know what's gonna happen with each abnormality, but other than that, they're mostly chill. But like fucking Majora's Mask and Undertale, insane people. Insane people in chat, man. Like probably better to play on your own. Yeah, that's what I thought, which is why I tried playing it in my own time on like the Nintendo Switch version, but it fucking sucked. I think my problem is that I just don't enjoy the old gameplay. I think it's really hard for me to enjoy retro games just because I am like a fairly modern gamer. Like I haven't really played a lot of games from that era. So I'm not really used to like the really junky controls and like not turning the camera and stuff like that, right? Like I used to play games when I was a kid, but I mostly played PC games back then, which is like very different controls wise, right? So it's just really difficult for me to like get into the controls for those games, even if I want to actually enjoy the game itself. Like I have nothing against the game, I honestly think that Majora's Mask was extremely good as a game, but it's just like I couldn't handle just how fucking confusing it was to play it. The Undertale fandom is insane. I think it's crazy because people were also just extremely shocked over the fact that I survived until 2021, having never ever like played or seen anything about Undertale. And the thing is, I didn't know I knew that it existed, but I have ignored it very, very well. So I had absolutely no idea what even like the premise of Undertale was. I didn't know that like the gimmick of the game was the fact that you're like not supposed to kill people or whatever in it when you fight them. I didn't realize that was even an option. I didn't quite pick up on the fact that like that's what the game wants from you. So I just like casually kill the mom in the beginning. And everybody was fucking attacking me. They were like, why did you fucking do that? Everybody was like, what the hell is wrong with you? She didn't even fight back. And I was like, well, it's an RPG game. I've only ever played the turn-based RPGs where you're 100% supposed to kill whoever you're fighting. So I was like, well, she's in my way. There's battle music playing. You know, there's the attack button. Of course I'm gonna. You killed. I was like, in my head, I was like, well, this is a video game, right? She's there. You're supposed to fight her. See, that's exactly how it was. That's exactly how it was. That was exactly the kind of reactions I was getting. But I didn't give a fuck. I just continued playing. I didn't even restart the save point. I was like, yeah, whatever. And people were like, how did you like not know this? This is like, this mechanic is revealed in the trailer. Like they reveal in the trailer that you don't have to fight if you don't want to. And I was like, well, I've never seen the trailer. Sue me, fucking sue me. I didn't know anything about Undertale other than that Sans was in it. Like, people should be fucking grateful, man. Can you believe it? People, can I just say that? People should be fucking grateful that in God's year 2021, they got to see somebody play Undertale for the first time 100% blind. Like, I really fucking mean it, okay? Try to find somebody in this day and age who can do that. I would like to fucking see you try. People have no idea, like, what kind of rare event they're witnessing. Like, I don't know, man. So ungrateful. I literally give them peak content and they treat me like that. I did that too, like literally also says, well, apparently you were supposed to fucking mercy her or something. I don't know, man. Like once that mechanic became clear to me, I was like, okay, I understand how it works. So I didn't kill a thing like anybody else after that. But I didn't know that first one. So I think I literally, well actually no, you're not supposed to kill any of the small enemies too if you want like the pacifist route, which is why I've never even gotten the pacifist route. I don't even know how it actually ends. I have no idea what the pacifist ending looks like. I keep telling myself that one of these days I will totally try and play the pacifist Undertale. Also, it's so funny because like every 5 minutes, I remember when I was playing Undertale on stream, every 5 minutes there would be a new chatter who would be like, hi, is this genocide? Hi, are you playing genocide? Hi, is this genocide route? Hey, you playing genocide? Like, bitch! I've never played this game before. What are you talking about? Every 5 minutes. Because they were probably like, yeah, of course in God's year 2021. The only thing people could possibly still be doing is genocide, right? So they're like, is this genocide? You playing genocide? Like, so fucking annoying, man. I did that once for Sans for like 6 hours. It's like actually not worth it. Can I say that? It's actually so like not worth it. I have seen people who will like stream for like 10 hours trying to beat Sans. I would actually rather like clean my entire house. And I'm saying that because I fucking hate cleaning. But I think I would actually rather clean my entire house than try to beat Sans, okay? Like, if I have to listen to fucking Megalovania 500 times, I think I would rather, like, die. Like, I don't know, Undertale is an interesting game, I think. I think it's definitely, like, very unique. But I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I went into it not really expecting a lot, because I was kind of like, oh, this game is probably like overhyped. But I didn't think it was like overrated. I thought it was a really good game. Like, I could agree that it was a really good game. But to be completely honest with you, it didn't change my life. Maybe I gotta see that pacifist ending, I don't know, but like, it seems like for a lot of people, Undertale like basically changed their life. Like, but for me, it was a really good game. I think especially for a game where like everything was made by one guy, it's crazy. It goes really crazy. But I didn't think that it was like the game ever. But in my defense, The Last of Us already has changed my life prior to that. Like 5 years prior to that, or like even more, The Last of Us has already changed my life, so it was a bit hard to compete. I also think that a lot of people my age for whom Undertale changed their lives, they played it as a teenager. Which is not an insult towards Undertale, but I think it's easier to have media change your life when you're a teenager. Stuff just goes fucking harder than you're a teenager. Like, it's still an excellent game, but I think a lot of people experienced it as teenagers, so it's an even greater game in their minds than it actually is. I watched someone else lose their mind doing that. It's kind of fun, but you know, it just keeps going, man. You say you like cleaning? Sure. Over defeating Sans and Undertales? Sure. Undertale is somewhat adjacent to Homestuck, and most people also read that as teens. As it checks out. No, I think Undertale is definitely still better quality than whatever Homestuck is, man. I don't know that much about Homestuck, but I think Undertale is definitely a couple levels above that in just like media respectfulness, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but I would say that. I was gonna say something. I gotta say though, a lot of people who were really into Homestuck became really into Undertale. Like, I witnessed it myself. People who were like into Homestuck, when Undertale became big, they were also only drawing Undertale fan art. So maybe you are onto something, man. Maybe you are onto something. I don't know. Okay, I'm obviously simplifying the charm on her skirt because it's gonna be very small and hard to see. So we're making it very simple. Since the keychain is gonna be like this big or something. I'm a simple guy, I see an art stream, I click, hi, it's Luke, how are you? How was your weekend? What did you do on International Women's Day? Everybody must tell me what they did on International Women's Day. It's very important. It's an important day. Later, Homestuck just froze a 7-minute animatic. That is pretty sick. I do kinda enjoy multimedia stuff like that. I keep meaning to get into like DD Streamer Overload. I even own the game. Because I feel like it's probably like worth at least playing once. But I kind of enjoy all of the like multimedia stuff. I really like the music that they release. Like all of the music has been really great. Apparently there's like drama though. Apparently there's issues with like the company that publishes it and like the original creator of the game. I think they took away the rights from the creator or something crazy like that. I don't actually know the full story, but there's like something going on. Like I think the original creator doesn't like profit from it anymore or something. I do like the music and like the vibes and stuff like that, but I've never actually played the game. Apparently there's an anime now too, but I kind of would like to play the game before watching the anime. It feels like the right thing to do. It's like reading a book before you watch the movie. I'm doing good on International Women's Day. I was in contemplating my existence. Pretty fun. Okay. Sounds like a great way to spend International Women's Day. How many international women did you speak to though? Did anybody meet any international women? I'm a bit of an international woman myself. I tried watching a Homestuck recap before actually reading it, and I thought it felt like Deltarune. Really? Yeah, I don't know anything about Deltarune. I cannot wait to finally get to Deltarune eventually one day in my life. Like in year 2028? Nah, later. 2035. Let's do that. And people are gonna be so blessed to see me experience Deltarune completely blind for the first time ever. But they're gonna be walking into my chat and saying some stupid nonsense anyway. Because they don't know. They wouldn't know peak even if it like fell on their head. They wouldn't get it. Deltarune feels like Undertale with a higher budget. Well, I guess that is what it is, no? I imagine the guy probably got so rich off of Undertale, like, he can just do whatever the hell he wants now. They low-key got him in the mines, though, can I say? They low-key got him in the Hololive mines. Like, I remember he was, like, releasing a bunch of music for Hololive, and I was like, he's not... he's not making that new Deltarune chapter, man. He's in the Hololive's basement making music for them, like... They got him locked up. They fucking got him locked up. I talked to at least 3, that's great. The game was kind of dark in weird ways. I'm wondering how much of that is being added in the show. Need a streamer, whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I haven't actually seen any of the game either. I haven't watched anybody play it. So I don't know. I kind of want to experience it out, but I probably would not stream it just because, like, I can't fit more games into my schedule, man. It's not possible. One of these days, I will sit down and do it. Just you wait. Okay, I don't know why, but the body is like all weird proportions. I don't know how I did that, but I did it, so now I gotta fix it. I think the sketch was already kind of messed up, so... After that, it just kept getting worse. It was just all downhill from there. From what I understood, Deltarune is Undertale with yaoi. I believe you. I literally fucking believe you. He's doing the Homestuck pilot too. Toby Fox? Apparently he has like really bad wrist pain, so he can't even code anymore. He just has like, he just tells other people what to code and they do it. Or he uses like text to speech or something. It's actually really sad, like take care of yourselves. He's like still so young too. And he made like one of the most critically acclaimed video games ever, but he can't even like actually work on more stuff. I wonder how he makes music though, because for me, using the mouse is more difficult than typing when I have wrist pain. But apparently he can't type, so I don't know. But I guess he can make music. I don't really know how that works. Maybe he also has other people making the music for him. He does the composing and somebody else does the arranging. I don't know. He's involved in it. He voices the main character. He voices somebody? He he voice acts. This is getting officially like kind of insane. What doesn't he do? Literally, what doesn't he do? This man is doing fucking everything. Honestly, big respect. You know? I think like out of all the people that get like insane fame and opportunities, he's not the worst person to have it. I think he deserves it, honestly. Like, he just made a game and everybody liked that game. Like, he deserves just like to get to work on more stuff that he was to work on. Even if it's like allegedly Hololive music. Poor Tommy, they got him all over work. I honestly feel like he's gotta wanna do it, man. I feel like after how successful Undertale was, like there's no way he actually like needs to be doing all these odd jobs. He's like the Stardew Valley guy. I'm pretty sure the Stardew Valley guy, like, he's also always like, yeah, I made so much money from the first game. I'm literally just chilling. Like, he always says that. He's like, I'm literally fucking chilling right now. It's okay, like... So, yeah. Okay. And chibis are so hard to draw for me. Like, chibi proportions, they're so fucking hard. I don't know why. I've been pumping out so many chibis just because, like, I draw all these charms. But I'm still nowhere near actually being good at it. It's crazy. I hate what they did to Dave in the pilot. I wouldn't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know anything about Homestuck. Like... I didn't know he does like voice acting too, though. It's crazy. But yeah, he's probably just happy to get to work on the project. Did you know that he interviewed the Yumeniki creator? Which, like, if you don't know much about like Yumeniki lore, the Yumeniki creator, nobody actually knows who they are. Like, in all the years, Yumeniki came out in like 2004 and nobody still has any idea who that person is. They don't talk to anybody. They used to occasionally reply to like fan emails and stuff like that, but like their identity is very, very like unknown. And they don't do anything. Like, they don't do like other games. They literally, like, nobody knows what the hell this person is doing and what they're up to. And like, it's super mysterious. I think that's like one of the reasons why people are like extra interested in Yumeniki all the time as well. But fucking Toby Fox, just I don't know how, but they found them. And they did an interview with them, but because the Yumeniki creator is such a mysterious person, Toby Fox could only ask them yes or no questions. So the entire interview was just like yes, no questions and answers. It was actually kind of crazy. But I think you can find it, like, it's like written up too, like it's obviously no voice, no nothing. But it's kind of insane, like how the hell did Bestie find Kikiyama? Hi, the disc option. Making enough to update your game for 10 years is the dream. Yeah, I feel like Stardew Valley and Undertale are definitely just like one of those games that like it's like and everybody liked that kind of games. Like everybody just like unanimously was like, yeah, we like those games. Have our money, please. You know, they're just thriving on being unproblematic. Good for them. Good for them. We got an email from Toby Fox and it was like, oh, I know, right? That's probably what happened. Even the Yumeniki creator like couldn't ignore the fact that like Toby, because Undertale does have, so Undertale was inspired heavily by like the Mother games, I'm pretty sure, right? Like Earthbound. But I think it also does have a bit of inspiration from Yumeniki. You can tell by like the character design. Yeah. So I imagine that probably Toby Fox is a fan of Yuminiki. He's still updating Stardew? Yeah. He's still doing more stuff to Stardew. I think that's literally it. Like, I think because all the updates are free. And I think people, like, offer to, like, pay for the updates or something. Or, like, why don't you, like, make, like, paid updates or something like that? And he's like, I'm fine. I made so much money from the game. I don't need to, like... You can have the free updates, guys. I'm chilling. You see, that's how you do it, I think. You know, no greedy selling my game to Microsoft. Looking at you, Minecraft. Laura, what do you think about the latest Cookie Run Kingdom update? Don't fucking talk to me about Cookie Run Kingdom, man. Like... fucking Minami just like messaged me today and told me that a cookie just dies. She doesn't even play the game. I was fucking pissed off. I was like, you can't fucking come into my DMs and be like, oh, this cookie, I saw on Twitter that this cookie dies. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't fucking do that. What the hell? Oh, hi Alexia-Fi, how have you been? How was your International Women's Day? I gotta ask. I gotta know. At some point, Scott Cotton tried to assemble some FNAF fan game creators to make the game sort of official, but all of them got some controversy except one guy who has done nothing. Okay, but even like the original FNAF games got controversy, so like... I'm afraid FNAF does not fall under the category of and everybody liked that. As much as I wish to like be like, oh maybe it does, no it fucking doesn't. Like, the problem with FNAF is that they just kept making more. I feel like FNAF, that's greed. That's the kind of greed they talk about in the Bible, man. Why the fuck did he keep making more of them? Huh? Should have stopped at like Sister's Location or something. You doing okay, Laura? I heard that Cookie died, just checking in, man. It wasn't even like a concerned message, it was just like a fact. She was just like, his Cookie dies. Like, what the fuck, man? Been good, work has been keeping me, you know how it is. I was out of a group of women on Sunday, we watched ice hockey, that's very nice. Hashtag feminism. But was it women's ice hockey though? But okay, at least you hanged out with some women, that's okay. I guess that's acceptable. Man, it's really funny. I have like a male friend, and I invited him to my birthday, and he was like the only guy there because I don't really have any more like close male friends right now. So I was like, I invited him to my birthday and he was the only dude there, and I was like, man, this is awkward. And then he invited me to his birthday and I was the only girl there. And I was like, this is a fucking reverse of my birthday party. And he was like, yeah, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. It fucking rocked though. They all kept like offering to buy me a drink. I should go to more like all male parties. Like, and that was the dream, man. It's such a shame I don't actually drink. No, it was not, but the women were all following about the male. Are they into heated rivalry? Alexa-Fi got like a heated rivalry friend group. I see how it is. I could appreciate that. Did you get like 35 Dr. Peppers? I actually didn't even want anything. Like, I had a drink. I had like a mocktail at dinner, but then we went to a pub and I didn't really feel like having anything else. So they kept being like, what do you want? I was like, I'm okay. And they came up to me again. They were like, what do you want? I was like, I'm fine, thank you. Like, I didn't even take advantage. This VTuber looks like Vflower. I guess, but I haven't colored in yet. She has brown hair, so... it will not look like Vflower in a second. Being a woman in a male space. It's kind of aura, man. It's kind of aura. I'll drink for you. Cheers. Thank you, Gerardo. I can always rely on you. Me. Oh man, what do? I don't even drink alcohol. The humble Gerardo. Did I tell you guys we witnessed a pub fight though? That was good. That was actually so good. Dinner and the show? Crazy stuff. So we went to this pub after we had dinner, and I don't know if you guys know, but it's like super British to just stand outside pubs. Like nobody actually, well, people obviously do sit inside, but if the weather is nice and stuff and there's not that much space inside, people legit just go and stand outside, like with their beer. They're just holding their glass, and they're just like standing outside and talking. Like on the weekend or like a Friday night, if you're walking around like busy streets, it's literally just like crowds. You can sometimes not even pass like the pavement because it's literally just people like standing in huge crowds outside pubs. It's like the culture, man. The pub standing culture. My mom was so confused by it when she first saw it because she kept thinking that they're like standing in lines. She was like, are they standing in queue to like get into a pub? And I was like, oh no, they already got their drinks. They're just drinking outside, standing up. And she's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Because my mom is kind of like a hater of things like street food and stuff like that. Like she needs to like sit down and have her meal. Like she does not appreciate stuff like food trucks and stuff like that. I took her to a place that has lots of street food once. And she saw a person eating fries and using a trash can as a table, and I actually thought she was gonna like faint. I thought she was gonna have a heart attack. She was like freaking out. She was like, this person is just fucking eating fries on a trash can. Like she was like, what the fuck? She's too princess, man. She does not vibe with the street food like at all. She's like, I don't want to have street food. I'll be like, yeah, there's a really nice food truck, and then she's like, I will not be having anything out of a food truck. Lara, like, okay. 5 Long Islands over here, please. Order the most expensive drink. I don't drink it. They were all really nice guys. Why are you people trying to like fucking take advantage of them? Like, they were nice, perfectly polite, man. And you guys have like, oh Lara, what if you like made them buy you the most expensive drink? That's so fucked up. Hi Pastel, here from YouTube Recommend. Well, I'm glad. Welcome. I'm just making some merch of some VTubers I like for future conventions. I already finished Cake Jumper just earlier, so now I'm on to Lovely Momo. But yeah, anyways, I fucking witnessed a pub fight. So we were standing outside the pub, and like they were just having like their beers or whatever, and we were chatting. And at some point, one of the guys is like, I'm gonna like go bring the empty glasses back inside. And we were like, okay, so we gave him the empty glasses. And then I see him kind of standing by the entrance, like still outside, and just kind of looking in. And I was like, what's wrong? And I go a bit over there, and I look, and I see through the door, like through like the glass on the door, that the security guard is standing there, and he's like screaming and like articulating like at a guy there. Like, you can't hear what they're saying because of the door, but you can tell that he's angry. Like, he's doing gestures, he's pointing at him, like it's just the way his face looks. He's like full on going off at a guy. And just so you know, the guy he is like getting mad at is literally just standing there. and like sipping his beer really calmly, not even like looking at the guy. Like he's literally just sipping his beer and he's like, yeah, whatever. And the guy is like, okay, I'm gonna go like through another door. And I was like, yeah, you should probably do that. So he leaves and he takes in the cups, whatever. Then we're still talking outside, chilling. And suddenly, like maybe like 10 minutes later, the guy like kind of like gets pushed out of the pub, and the security guard is like screaming at him, and they're screaming at each other. I can like barely make out what they're screaming, but they're like shouting at each other, and then they start like pushing each other, and they like almost like start fighting. But like the guy who's like not the security guy, he like the visitor, he's with a friend, and his friend is like desperately trying to hold him back so that he doesn't actually start fighting the security guard, because then they're actually gonna be in trouble, you know? So he's like desperately holding him back, and the security guard is shouting at him like, I'll fuck you up! I'll fuck you up, man! And I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? And we're just like all watching it, like sipping our beers, and and then the guy kind of like is screaming, but he like walks away. He's like, oh, whatever, like fuck you. He like walks away. But then like 5 minutes later, he comes back. He comes back and he continues shouting, and he starts trying to kind of like hype up the people standing outside drinking, and he's like, we should call the police on them. This place fucking sucks. We should call the police on them. Who's with me? We should go to the police. And we're all like, sir, we're just enjoying our beers. And then, his friend like took him away again, and the security guard came out. They shouted at each other some more. His friend takes him away again. Then he comes back again, continues shouting. He was like drunk, by the way. He was like really drunk. I'm assuming that probably he had too much to drink and they weren't serving him anymore, so he like got mad. That's kind of just my assumption of what happened. He was probably like going crazy because he was like too drunk or something, so they were like kicking him out. But either way, he was like super mad. So he comes back for like the third time, and the security guard comes out again. They start like pushing each other. They start like violently pushing each other. Like, you know, like they're almost fighting, but they're not quite fighting for legal reasons. It's not technically violence, but they were like absolutely like shoving each other really hard and screaming at each other. And we're just there enjoying the show, man. Like, we were chilling. We were just kind of standing there like, yeah, this is fun. And, basically, after, like, he comes back and leaves, like, 4 more times, we kind of lost track. And at some point, we thought that he actually left for good because he wasn't coming back for a while. We were just kind of talking about whatever. And then I look over, and across the street, I see that the guy and the security guard are hugging. They were fucking hugging, and then they like shook hands, and the security guard pats him on the back, and he and his friend like finally walk away for the last time. And I was like, toxic yaoi over here, man. Fucking toxic yaoi over here. Like, that was so good. Such a satisfying conclusion, you know? I'm so glad they just ended up being friends in the end. From enemies to lovers. It's actually so good. Like, that was actually so peak. I was like, man, I don't go out much, but things like this make it worth it. It's little things like this that make being at the pub at 11 p.m. worth it. Instead of in my bed playing a video game. Not expecting that. It was actually so good. Like, it was such a good conclusion. Like, it was really satisfying. I think we were all really happy with that. We were like, yep, we can go home happy now with that conclusion to the events. What a good way to end the evening. Your person spawned yaoi. It really does. I really am like the bringer of yaoi. Everything I touch turns into yaoi. Homophobic people hate to see me coming. They're like, oh no, it's that girl over there. She's gonna make me gay. That girl's gonna make me fall in love with my male best friend, who I've known for years and never had any feelings for if she just thinks about it. Boom! hits you with the yaoi beam. Why do I yaoi everything I touch? How does it keep happening? Honestly, I'm not against it. Out of all superpowers to have, I think that's a pretty cool one actually. I will wear it with honor. I am inevitable. It's true. You got Midas's curse? Yeah, I got Midas's curse, but it's a blessing actually. It's actually good. I'm really enjoying the effect that it has on my life. But yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. I love running into random NPCs in London. It's always a good time when you run into random London NPCs. I also ran into a really funny London NPC with my mom while she was visiting. That one was like extra funny because what the hell did they mean by this? We met this like old lady and we were like talking to her, like this old British lady, and we were talking to her and she was like, oh, where are you guys from? And we were like, oh, we're from Russia. And she fucking I don't know, she had like this code switch and she just goes, there's this Russian ballet dancer. His name is Vadim. He's incredible. He dances in Covent Garden. He's also Russian. You should go talk to him. And we were like, what, huh? Hello? What do you mean by that? And she's like, he's also Russian. He would love to talk to you guys. It's miserable being a ballet dancer. He has a miserable life being a ballet dancer, but he is such a good dancer. You need to go talk to him. He's very nice. And we're like, what? And we look up the guy. She doesn't like his name and surname. We'll look him up. Just so you guys know, he's like the principal dancer at the Royal Ballet. Like, he is a big deal. Like, he's not just like some random ass dancer. Like, he is like the principal. Like, I think he's like a director at the Royal Ballet House or something like that. And I look at my phone as I'm looking him up and I'm like, he looks kind of famous. And she's like, no, he is very humble. She's like, no, he's extremely humble. He's a very humble man. You should go talk to him. You're both Russian. You got something to talk about. And I'm like, I'm not so sure about that, man. Like, I don't really know what I would talk to him about other than like we're both Russian. I'd be like, well, you like pelmeni, man? And he'll be like, yeah. And then where does the conversation go from that? You know, like, I don't really know. Then you read my Tolstoy, bro? Like, I don't really know. Like, what did you talk about to him? That she was like so insistent. She was actually like going crazy. She was like, you guys gotta go talk to him. He's an incredible dancer. I saw him last year. But I waited after the show. I waited outside until he came out to thank him for the performance. And I'm like, this woman is really serious about the Russian ballet dancer, but like I don't know what we have to do with it other than we're from the same country. It was actually a side quest. Like, the NPC was like, you guys gotta go talk to this miserable... I find it so fucking funny that she was like, he has a miserable life. Insane levels of parasocial projection. Can I just say that? Absolutely, this woman has like a parasocial relationship with a ballet dancer, and she's convinced that he has this like miserable life. Nothing is funnier than that to me. Like, she really just like assumed. She just actually just assumed that this guy, like, I'm like, he's a principal dancer. Like, he's probably like invited to some kind of fancy dinner every weeknight. He probably performs and then he gets into a limo. Like, let's be for real. Like, ballet is very serious, you know? Like, people who are like good and famous ballet dancer, I don't really think that they're like struggling in life. I mean, there's all sorts of people out there. I'm not gonna like be like, oh, he's rich and famous, so his life is probably great. Of course, that's not how it works. But I feel like it's like an insane thing to be like, he's miserable. Like, I feel like it's a crazy thing to be like, he's miserable, you need to go talk to him. And he's like the lead fucking dancer in the Royal Opera or something like that. Like, man, they won't even let us come near him. Like, if I went in there and I was like, can I please speak to this man? They'll probably like think that I'm trying to assassinate him. Like, they're gonna fucking call the police on me. He probably has a bodyguard, like. My son is very ill, can you find the medicine? You gotta meet my idol, they're miserable. It's so fucking funny. Like, that woman had the spirit. She honestly had the spirit. If 1 + 1 = 3, then why does 2 + 2 not equal 4? I have news for you. You might not like to hear them though. But I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Maybe you would be happier that way. Please help my miserable celebrity crush adventure. It's so funny, like it's actually so funny. Lara, has your life became perfect after you became rich and famous? I'll tell you after I'm rich and famous. You know what? My life is fucking miserable, and nobody's telling strangers to befriend me, man. Nobody's fucking grabbing random people off the streets like, hey, you wanna be friends with this VTuber girl? Nobody fucking gives a fuck about me like that. Like, I wish I had like a personal friend finder. I wish I had like a personal agent who just finds friends for me. Like, you know, I need more people to hang out with. Everybody's so busy because they got real jobs. It's just so sad. Sorry, I'll step up my game. You fucking better, man. Just don't get like other Russians, okay? I don't really want to talk to them. Like, you know, I don't really care where they're from, to be honest with you. You don't have to be like that one British lady. It's so funny because then she started like telling us about her life. Because we also told her like, yeah, my mom lives in Spain right now, and she was like, oh, I used to own a house in Spain. I'm like, of course you used to own a house in Spain. You're a British boomer. That's like on the British boomer checklist. I think you're not officially considered a fucking you're not officially considered a British old person if you don't own a house in Spain. There's like a checklist. I'm pretty sure they don't even like give you your pension until you own a house in Spain. Like, thinking about Friends or Us? I don't know, man. If that went anything like Toys R Us, are they even still in business? Did you guys know that apparently there's like dating websites but for finding friends? Like Tinder for friendships? It's kind of insane. I think I was in a very dark place last year and I actually considered it, but luckily it worked out for me. I'm fine. I never end up downloading it. It's kind of crazy that it's a thing though. I wonder what kind of people are on there. I just feel like I kind of understand people who are on dating apps. I do think that like it's really difficult to meet people with like intention of dating. These days, like I kind of can't justify people that are on dating apps. You would not catch me on one of them, but that's just because of my own like personal preferences. But like I kind of get why people do it, right? But like the friend app, I don't know, man. It can't be that difficult to make friends. I just feel like everybody who's on there, like no shade, but I feel like they're all red flags. I feel like there is a reason why those people don't have friends. Like it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like you gotta be really desperate to end up on a place like that. Finding friends as an adult is difficult though, especially real life ones. It's true, man, but I feel like there's other ways than apps. I feel like there's other ways. I feel like so a bunch of IRL friends that I have right now, I've met them like through friends. So for example, I would have one friend and they're like, okay, I've got this other friend, and then that other friend is also my friend now. So like if you have like a chain of friends. If one of your friends introduces one other person to you, then you have like a shit ton of friends. Like if everybody just keeps introducing one other person to you, I'm just saying. So I guess you should be friends with people who also have lots of friends. Maybe that's the strat. But like I've also met people, like two of my really close friends right now, I've literally met them through the Hololive community. And like I'm friends with them in real life now because I would go to real life events. I don't know, just like go to places, you know, just go to places. I think we also meet like people at work, to be friends with and stuff like that. I think it is hard if you're someone who like works from home, for example. Literally impossible. Dating and making friends, like literally fucking impossible. Good fucking luck, you know, that's life on hard mode, like actually. You know, but I don't know, man. I feel like that's not the case for like all of those people. We never taught how to make friends, that just happen when you go to school or something. I don't think that's true. I mean, they do kind of teach you like basic communication skills. I feel like you learn how to make friends when you make your first friends, like in kindergarten or like elementary school. And like, you know, if you misbehave or you treat your friends badly, your teacher is like, you shouldn't treat your friends like that. Like, sure, they don't like teach you this is how you make friends, but like I feel like you do learn how to make friends through that. And the teachers and stuff like that, like the adults around you are kind of responsible, making sure that you are also like being a good friend and learning how to be a good friend. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I would do say something bad to one of my friends, you know, my parents would be like, you shouldn't fucking talk to people like that, Lara, and and I learned nothing. Just kidding. Hello, Phoenix. Step 1, hang out in the same place with the same people. Step 2, repeat. Step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4, profit. How exactly do you profit? Like, where does the profit come from? Are you scamming your friends? You should end up finding friends through work as an adult. I really recommend just like going to shit. Just like go to go to shit in the bathroom. No, just like go to like events. Like there's literally like places that host events all the time, or like you can look at stuff online. That's like literally what I did. Like last year I was like, I'm fucking miserable, and then I just like went to shit, and now I have friends. Like, like just do that, man. Literally just do that. Laura could be a kindergarten teacher. She's got it down. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Like, I actually don't know how to talk to kids, man. I don't know what is like an appropriate thing to say to kids, you know? Like, I'm always scared that I'm gonna like say like a bad word in front of a kid or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really know what is like something that you should and shouldn't be saying in front of kids, because I don't talk to a lot of kids. Like, none of my friends have children or anything like that, right? So I don't have any like small nieces or like anything like that, or cousins, right? So like I don't really have a lot of like experience actually like talking to kids. So like I don't really know how to like behave around them. I must have been sick during friend class. Dude, all of kindergarten and elementary school is literally friend class. After that, it's enemy class all the way. But like, elementary school and kindergarten, it's literally all friend class. What do you think? What did you do in kindergarten? Like, that's all you do. You make friends. That's like literally like the classes in kindergarten are literally just all about socializing and occasionally cutting out colleges or whatever it is that they do. Like it's literally all friend class. Like that's the point. It's like literally to socialize your kids. Like people take you there to socialize, not to actually like learn anything. You start learning things about like math and shit like that later. In kindergarten, you're literally just there to learn how to talk to other kids. That's the friend class. That is literally the friend class. I just realized that I'm not on CMYK colors. That's okay, I am now. Astronomy clubs are fun too. There you go, astronomy clubs. You say what up, little dude? Fortnite, huh? 6'7"? I don't know about that. I don't know how much the kids would appreciate that, to be honest with you. I don't really know. Nowadays, kindergartners should learn how to read basic words by the end of the year according to the standards. Dude, maybe I was just a stupid kid, but they tried teaching me how to read in kindergarten and I never learned. I literally, on my last year of kindergarten, the teachers would start teaching us to read to prepare us for first year of school, and I fucking couldn't do it. I could not learn how to read, no matter how hard I tried. But I tell you what, as soon as I was in school, I literally learned how to read immediately. Now, am I good at it? No. But as soon as I was in school, I literally just learned. I don't even know how, it just happened. So either my kindergarten was really bad at teaching you to read, or maybe I should just accept the fact that I'm dyslexic. I don't know. I don't know who's at fault here, but like, they fucking tried. They fucking tried. Take your interest plus location plus group into Google and find people. That's literally, dude, that's literally like, well, I guess, I met like a bunch of people through conventions, I gotta say. Just like other artists, and also like people who visit, like, you know, especially if I end up seeing them like multiple times and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, like interest groups, especially if you're like a weeb, man, it's like the easiest shit ever to find people who are into the same stuff, like literally. And then we can all go to the Expo and have the annual meeting, the annual Lara meetup at the Expo. Alexa, are you going to the Expo? We gotta have the annual meetup. You should learn the alphabet. I knew the alphabet, but I couldn't read words. I have a vivid memory of them trying to teach me how to read, and they would point to me at like the letters, and I'm like, yeah, this is A, this is B, this is C. Like, I knew the letters, but then they would be like, can you read this word? And I'd be like, no. I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you want from me. I was like literally so sad then. I was like, why can't I read? Everybody else can read, but I can't. Have you applied for the Artist Alley? I have applied for the Artist Alley, but as you can see, I am drawing more VTubers in hopes that they haven't seen my application yet. I did also reach out to my connection, and I was like, can you please recommend me? So we will see what happens, but man, I don't have very high hopes. Because like, I feel like it's a really popular Artist Alley right now, so we will see how it goes. All the off-kai buddies be like, yeah, let's hang out outside of the con, and we never do. Deadass, one of my like really good friends now, I met him at the Expo. I guess Alexify also met him. We were like at the Starbucks. He was chill, man. He was like really chill, and I was like, because I ask everybody where they live, and if they say that they live in London, I lock the fuck in. I lock the fuck in, and I look them in the eyes, and I'm like, we should hang out. We should hang out. And they look at me terrified, and they're like, yeah, sure. And then nobody ever fucking hangs out with me. But I locked the fuck in. I was like, we gonna hang out. I told this one girl, I was like, girl, you can come to my house whenever you want. You can stay over at my house if you ever coming down to London for like conventions and shit. You can stay with me. You can stay with me anytime. And she was like, okay, fine. And then she did it. And I was like, yes. And then she came for my birthday. And I was like, yes. This is what you do, okay? You grab them by the shoulders. And you're like, we should hang out. And they will either think that you're insane or they will become your friend. And it works every single fucking time, man. Worked out for me, like literally. I don't know, Alexify, do you remember? I don't know if you remember, but there was like this guy there, and I was like violently staring at him, and I was like, we should hang out. You live in London? We should fucking hang out more, dude. And he was like, okay. You're gonna lock them. I think I do. I was like looking at this guy and I was like, we should hang out more. It's chill, dude. It's literally chill. The way I found out that you can lock someone in is to suggest a date, time, and an event because you put the ball in their court. It's a little bit like difficult though, because sometimes I do have this like really awkward situation with some people where we both agree that we want to hang out, and then they're like, oh, because sometimes the people will tell me something like, okay, I will tell you when I'm free and I will tell you when we can like meet, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, and then they never get back to me. And honestly, that's kind of when I assume that they fucking hate me. That's when I'm kind of like, they probably don't want anything to do with me. But like the people that actually do eventually can get back to you and they're like, yeah, let's hang out on this day. That's when I'm like, okay, they're a real one. They're the real one. Ask the person if they know a good show, watch the show, talk to them about the show, even better, watch the show parallelly, and then talk about the recent episodes you watch. So true, bestie. Suits anyone? Yeah. Honestly, like, sometimes literally, like, just, like, getting into stuff that, like, someone you try to, like, get closer with it's honestly, it's a good strat as well. Like, maybe don't overdo it. Maybe don't, like, make your entire personality match theirs, but like sometimes it helps to like have common stuff to talk about, right? But that's the good thing about like interest groups though, right? If you go to something like a fucking VTuber convention, everybody there likes VTubers, right? So like you already got common interests. Just don't talk to any Niji Sanji people. The person told me to watch Vinland Saga and then I watched it. Who was it? Hi, I'm bad at responding / reaching out first. I do know that some people will just like forget, but like it actually kind of bothers me when we're like, then the person literally tells me, yes, I need to like look at, because some people have like work schedules that are a bit unpredictable, right? So they'll be like, yeah, I have to see my work schedule next week, and then I will get back to you, you know? Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds chill, but then they never fucking do. And that really frustrates me, because it's like, did they forget, or did they say that as an excuse to never text me again? Because like, I obviously don't want to, I don't want to like, annoy this person if they actually are trying to like avoid meeting with me, right? Maybe they don't, maybe they're just too polite to say it. I fucking love how like fully shaded glasses look, it's so fun. You know, I wouldn't want to like overdo it. So normally I kind of judge it by the fact, did they actually arrange like the date for us to meet? And if they did, then I'm like, yeah, okay, they actually like me. But it is true that like sometimes people just like forget or get caught up, or maybe they overthink it. Like following up with people sometimes is a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. I've literally, can I just say, I've also like have befriended people who we vibed with fine. Like we had a good time when we hanged out. the few times that we did hang out. Like I've met people at like events and stuff, and then we would even meet a couple times outside of the event afterwards, and we'd be like completely fine, like the vibes are good, we're chilling, like it's okay. But then like nothing really comes out of it. Like we met up a few times, but we're not like, you know, sending each other memes every day or anything, which is how you know really that this person really wants to be friends with you, by the way. You know, like, so I don't know, like sometimes the person does get back to you and you even like meet up, but you're not really like super good friends, and then all of your interactions get just diminished to saying happy birthday to each other once a year. Sometimes it does happen, unfortunately. You don't know her? She goes to another stream? What the fuck? What the hell? I'm watching Suits. My brother watched it when it was coming out, and I've actually seen more of it than I had thought. You're watching Suits? That's so goated. Don't watch, like, after like season 7, don't fucking bother. Like, actually. It's not worth it. I think let me just chat what and see if they respond. Yeah, I feel like one follow-up is probably okay. If they don't talk to you after that, then they probably hate you. One of my closest friends, I basically went, hey, you like anime? I like anime. I'm going to the comics shop in the near future. Are you free? I admit, I treat it like I'm selling them something. Is it a Suits? Yeah, yeah, Suits is definitely yaoi. Suits has like a shit ton of like inappropriate workplace age gap yaoi. Oh, maybe I shouldn't describe it like that. That was like a crazy combination of keywords that just came out of my mouth, guys. I do apologize. I didn't even know I was capable of that, but it is kind of inappropriate workplace age gap yaoi. It kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. I am now watching Suits too. Hell yeah, we'd love to see it. I fucking love Suits. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm actually rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because like, is anybody surprised? But only because there's nothing good to watch between the Blind Girl x Invisible Man anime episodes. Nothing else. Oh, and like Frieren episodes, I guess, as well. Nothing else is like coming out that's actually any good. So obviously I'm fucking watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Maybe after I rewatch Brooklyn, I will rewatch Gilmore Girls. I think it's time to finally rewatch Gilmore Girls. And then maybe it's time for another Suits rewatch. When you throw Louis in, it gets weirder. Louis is actually my favorite character. Like, he is so fucking funny. And I feel like at some point, they stop even trying and they just like straight up do like gay jokes with Louis, like non-stop. Like they kind of start leaning into it, and then Louis is just like the one they like actually he's kind of gay jokes with all the time. You need to go pirate The Good Wife. What's The Good Wife again? I think it might be the guy who adopts introverts. We appreciate your service. We literally appreciate your service so much. Keep at it. You're doing God's work. The trick to get friends is find someone who you have a common interest and basically drag them to be your friend. That's literally what I've been doing. I'm not really I'm not an extrovert, no. I'm definitely an introvert, but like desperate times. Desperate times, guys. You know, last year I really told myself I need new friends. And I took the task really seriously. And no, I feel really happy now. There was like, I haven't had as many people at my birthday party as I did this year in like literal years, man. Like I was like, damn, life is good. Life is good, and they all like got me gifts that were like really good. Like gifts that I was like, these people like actually like know me and care about me. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. I was genuinely like, this is such a good day in my life after 2025, the absolute hell that was 2025, insanity. I was like, damn. Next step, better landlord. Next goal in life, a landlord who gives a fuck. Mission impossible. Or at least doesn't, like, you know, doesn't ignore me. At least like a bare minimum landlord. Because my current landlord doesn't even do like the bare minimum, you know? It's like an actually law drama where there's less personal drama. I kind of like the messy personal drama though. I do like the cases though. Watching that One Piece live action to rage bait my friends who read One Piece. That is pretty good. The good wife implies presence of the bad wife. The good wife implies the presence of the bad husband, but we already all knew that, didn't we? We already all lived through those horrors, I think. It's okay. They made the good wife to appeal to the male gaze. Me, I'm talking about a show I've like never seen ever. Like, there is personal drama, but it's less. I see. It's just all about the cases. Is it a bit like Extraordinary Attorney Woo? That was pretty good. The right layer. The male gaze or the male gaze? Yes. Next question. Next question, please. I hope you understand. Okay. Multiply layer. I'm gonna finish Kate and I think it's bedtime for me, guys. But I'm almost done. And then I can hopefully do the other two soon. We will see. EBN Nene. The cake jumper keychain is gonna go hard. I'm gonna upload these to my ACG store as well. So for any online besties that might want this, I will finish all 4 of them and then I will upload them all together. I don't know if I will have these done for my next convention, which is like in 2 weeks. I will try. If I finish the art this week and I place in the order, there's like a small chance that they might arrive. But I don't know. We will see. When are you going to catch up with Cookie Run Kingdom Lore? I don't know. I've been so busy. And the Cookie Run Kingdom Lore, it actually requires like mental power. Like you need to actually like lock the fuck in with Cookie Run Kingdom. Like you need to sit down and you need to like comprehend the story. Which is like, it's fine, but I kinda don't really feel like it, especially because I have so much of it to catch up on. I've just been like logging in to like do the basic stuff. And that's it lately, just because I don't really have that much time for it. They've been releasing so many updates, man. I feel like they release a new update like every 2 weeks or something now. I can't fucking keep up. It's very sad. Your Lore is either meh or the most peak shit ever. That is literally true. I really enjoyed like all of Beast East so far though, that I've seen. So, like I'm pretty sure Beast East is probably fine. And interesting, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta actually log in. It's like the defense attorney side of the law, an order, or some other cop show. I mean, there's civil cases too. Yeah. Sounds interesting, but I'm lazy to pirate stuff. I'm really lazy to pirate stuff. I told my mom to watch Deep Space Nine, because she likes science fiction a lot. And she was like, this shit is like identical to Babylon 5. And I'm like, okay, but you like Babylon 5? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, I did. So I think she is watching it. I'll find a link. I am not clicking on a sketchy pirate. I only pirate on Russian websites. Don't even like bother. Literally don't bother. I only pirate on Russian websites. I only trust my fellow Russians. invite the ballet dancer. I'm gonna come up to the Russian ballet dancer and I'm gonna be like, hey bro, you wanna like go to my house and watch some pirated TV shows on a Russian website? And he'll be like, yes, that would really remind me of home, which I miss so dearly, and my life is so miserable. Should I give him like a really thick Russian accent in this fantasy? I think that would work, right? He probably has like better English than me. If he's like the principal fucking dancer at the British ballet, like he probably has like a British accent at this point. But just for the sake of the story where he's really sad and miserable, we are giving him a very thick Russian accent. For those of you who joined after that story, I have been advised to speak to a Russian ballet dancer by a random British grandma who thinks that his life is really miserable because he's a ballet dancer, and her only reason for why we should talk to him was the fact that we're both Russian. Which is insanity. It's insanity behavior. But you can't really blame a lady for trying to make a friend for a celebrity. That's like, honestly, she's so fucking funny for that. Like, that's a parasocial relationship taken to a new level. It's like so, like, the level of projection and assumption and mental gymnastics. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like even some VTuber fans can't do what she does confidently. Like, I feel like she kind of mogs even some of the craziest VTuber fans. Because, like, do you actually see VTuber fans walking down the street and being like, you should talk to my favorite VTuber? It's a miserable life being a VTuber. Female friends only. Only tells women to be friends with their favorite VTuber. That would actually, low-key, that would kind of be a banger, like, I don't know. Short story or something. Trying to find friends for my favorite VTuber. Hi Amanda Fox, welcome. Should I draw the pattern on the sleeve, or is that too much? There's also the mahjong piece, but like it's too small, you know? Maybe I should just do like a small kind of implication of a drawing on the mahjong piece. I don't know. Because, like, to be honest with you, it's not gonna be very visible, so just something like that, maybe. Like, there's something on that mahjong piece. Went out for a bit of some web practice, but back. That's great. Who were you today, an alto or a soprano? Who did you decide to be today? VTuber fans should do, that would be so funny. Low-key me when I tried, well, not exactly, but low-key me when I tried befriending that one guy at the expo who was also Erin Penrose fan, and he ran away in horror. Oh, that was so funny, man. I still think about that. It still keeps me up at night. It literally still keeps me up at night. I keep thinking about it and I'm like, I can't believe I fucking did that, man. But you know what? I told you I was trying to make friends really hard, and it worked out, kind of, for some of them. People that were brave enough to handle me. Good times. You're an accomplice. You are an accomplice. I hope you understand that. You cannot testify against me. We were both part of it. And the moderator guy. We were all part of it. Okay, I'm gonna draw like a really vague version of the sleeve artwork, because it looks a bit empty without anything on it, so I don't know. I think that's good. I had to draw like the Yakuza tattoos on my bare back. The bare back keychains, they did really well at my convention where I first introduced them, by the way, if you even care. I also ordered these stickers. I also have a Markiplier version, so don't freak out, guys. I think this is like really good now. It looks a lot like him. the likeness is like literally there. Markiplier is harder to draw. I don't think I captured Markiplier that well. But these stickers are gonna go pretty hard. I think. Where are my bareback? Yeah, that's the shit, man. Like, I had to draw the fucking tattoos for these, and it was like, it was hell. I just drew like very vague lines because like he got a tattoo like all over his body at the back. Like, what the hell? I'm back, what is going on? Just showing off some peak merch I'm making, like this emergency Northern line sticker. I think it's very good. But yeah, I finished Kate Lovely Mama. I think she looks very lovely in the Mama. The outline is clean. Perfect. Look at that, guys. 2 keychains done tonight, even though if I wasn't talking, probably would have done all 4, but that's irrelevant. If I wasn't like looking up different types of hot dogs every 5 minutes in the beginning of the stream, I probably would have done more work. But that's okay. The proportions are fucking different though, can I say? I still haven't figured out my chibi style. Like, but for cake, their names are too similar. For cake, I had to make the head smaller because the ears are so damn big. And I want to fit them in the square to make sure the sizes are more or less the same for the keychains. Like for Kate here, I could make the head bigger because obviously like there's no gigantic ass ears on the head. But I think her proportions are similar to like Rin, for example. Not the pattern. Yeah, like, those are really similar. I would say Rin's head is even bigger actually. So yeah, unfortunately Cake just kind of had to get a little bit compressed because of the big ears. Because so basically you pay for like the size of the keychain, right? So I tried to make all of my keychains 3 inches, so they're all like uniform size of 3 inches when I order them. I hope that's correct and makes sense to the Americans because like I don't actually know how much 3 inches is, but I believe that is what it is. It's like 70 millimeters, something like that. She's all ears. She low-key is all ears. So yeah. I kind of try to keep them as uniform as possible so then they all look similar in like the 3-inch size when I order them in bulk, but unfortunately some of the designs just like you need to fit in more, so some of them end up looking a bit taller than average, just kind of proportions wise. Like for the Hololive ones, I feel like Nerissa looks really tall because she also has like the horn, for example, you know. But yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm trying really hard to make them all uniform. You know, somebody at my last convention, somebody bought the Mori Calliope keychain, but they pointed at it and they were like, can I please get the Luca keychain? And I didn't have the heart and I also really needed the sale. So I was like, yeah, here's your Megarina Luca keychain, brother. Like, since since when does the Vocaloid Luca have the fucking skiff, like, or whatever it's called, skiff? Like, since when does she bring death, man? Like, that was so fucking fun. Like, she was hanging next to the VTubers, you know? The Vocaloids have their own section. They're all hanging next to each other. The VTubers are all hanging next to each other. Like, but I needed the sale, man. I needed the fucking sale. So I was like, Sif, there you go. I needed the sale, so I was like, yeah, here you go. I just imagine, like, Saif? Whatever, man, whatever. Imagine though they, like, show it to their friends later, and they're like, yeah, I got this Luca keychain. And their friend is like, that's Calliope Mori, bro. Also, my favorite thing is still that my mom thought this was Rin Penrose, though. When she was helping me out in Manchester last year. Someone asked for Rin, and I was like, Mom, can you get a Rin keychain, please? And she reaches into, like, the keychains bag, and she gets this one out, and she's like, here you go. And I was like, thanks, Mom. you get the other Rin Penrose, please? I was like, no, the other Rin Penrose, mom. I was literally like, just get the other one. She's not too far off. This is Rin Penrose if she was insane. Well, I guess Rin Penrose is kind of insane, but like in different ways. Just like the evil Rin Penrose. I think if you like color the eyes red and blue, yeah, she could totally pass for like goth Rin Penrose. Anyways, guys, let's go to that one. It's whoever you want it to be if you buy it. That is true, honestly. Like what did they say? The customer is always right. That is 100% true. If the customer says that's Megurina Luca, then that's Megurina Luca. Okay, like if my customer claims that's Megurina Luca, then it's Megurina Luca. I'm not gonna even argue with that. You know, it's kind of my fault for still not having a Luca keychain. I still haven't made a Luca keychain. So clearly that's on me. I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. On Friday... Actually, I don't know. Can I check my own schedule? We're doing karaoke on Friday, I think, guys. And then Resident Evil 9 on... You see, I'm an evil person. I already deleted my schedule from my computer because I don't want it to take up space. It's karaoke on Friday, I think, and then Resident Evil on Saturday. Yeah, it's gotta be correct. I already drew the thumbnail for Resident Evil because I was procrastinating, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. But yeah, there's gonna be some karaoke on Friday. I hope you guys can make it. I'm gonna do my best. I already feel like singing. It's been a while since my last karaoke. I think my last karaoke was like the Puppet Lara one for 3K. I always miss karaoke, and it's okay. I usually leave them up unless I get like horribly copyrighted. I leave my karaoke WODs, or unless I sang really bad. What kind of karaoke? Well, I guess you're gonna have to find out. I picked out like a shit ton of really niche songs nobody has ever heard before again. Don't you love coming to Lara karaoke and being like, I don't know any of these fucking songs? That's the Lara karaoke experience, for real. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in, chatting to me today. I had a lot of fun, thank you. I will see you all on Friday and Saturday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.